Oh, right, guys. Today we are gonna be reacting to she instantly regrets divorcing her husband and gets humbled. Woman hitting the wall. Let's jump in, guys.
I'm gonna cry. I've just realized that I have become a single 30-year-old mom who's driving in a Dodge Caravan, checking out other men. Oh my gosh, you have no idea what it feels like. It's such a beautiful thing when you can take accountability for what you've done.
Okay, guys.
And grow and learn from it.
I guess so.
Welcome back, family. Today we are going to understand why it is very important to not try to turn a hoe into a wife by reviewing this modern woman who decided to leave her marriage just to be humbled by the hardship of life. Let's first hear her BS reason for leaving the marriage. Now, this video is not a stitch with another person. She is actually reacting to her own video. Let's watch.
I think about the girl I was with you a lot and find myself thinking that I never want to meet her again.
The movie, guys, the movie.
Wasn't kind or loving, because we both know her love fell down on you like rain droplets. Even on days you tried to stay dry, but because when she needed the same love herself, she often found herself in a drought.
Yo, when they talk like that, it literally has no meaning. It's so subjective to you don't even know what she's saying. It's so subjective, you have no idea what she's saying.
Her identity became a chameleon, changing colors to reflect whatever mood, blending into your
bipolar,
life
I guess?
just to stay a part of it.
She was bipolar.
She rarely felt good enough, even though she was enough and more, and the minimum is what she allowed herself to beg for. I never want to meet that girl again. I cannot imagine another day where I do not strive for the absolute maximum of what I deserve.
Oh my God.
I cannot believe that this woman is talking about striving for the absolute maximum of what she deserves. I will just let her and her best friend tell you the type of women they really are.
I'm a cunt.
And you tell me if these types of women deserve anything. They party, get
Oh
drunk
my
while
God.
recording themselves, as you can see here. This is what most modern women mean when they say, I want to find myself. And again, I do not care what the
Remember, guys, she literally had to spend time putting these cans here and everything here. Oh my God.
selfish, irresponsible types of women do. But the problem starts when these women have children and start to use their children as emotional tampons. Look at how she put her children in the spot so that they can give her the validation she craves, because deep down, she knows that she deserves nothing.
Okay, when you look at me, what do you see?
There is a
Oh.
When you look at mommy, what do you see?
Yo, this is so... Some of these videos, I try my best to be stoic, guys, but this is so cringy. I don't know where to start, guys. This is so cringy, guys. The music, the editing, the filter, using your kiss for this kind of stuff, man. There's a place in hell, man. I mean, and then you divorce. Look at those 3 kids, man. Oh, man. I have no idea what's going on, man.
Kindness, health, gladness, love.
What else do you see when you...
Joy.
What else do you guys see?
Kind heart.
Can you picture a dad switching on his camera and asking his kids what they think of him? Ridiculous.
They're ridiculous, yeah.
I mean, this woman
Stupid.
does it so many times, as you can read here in the caption, because she knows how damaged she really is. And her ex-husband actually tried to save her. Now, before the tears of regrets, let me just show you one more clip of her blaming all her bad decision-making to her so-called childhood trauma.
There
so
we
that you
go.
guys can
And the world owe you no understanding. This is what they don't understand. The world's owe you no understanding. We don't owe you anything. You think by childhood trauma that somehow we have to owe you, that somehow the karma of the world have to owe you understanding. No, we don't care. You're making bad decisions. That's what counts.
Understand
That's
how
what counts,
it
guys.
usually starts.
Because when I was younger, all I did was try to date because of my thought that I wasn't enough. So I was people pleasing. I wanted to be enough. I wanted to be chosen because I never was chosen. I was given away. I was rejected. So what I wrote in my music, I was like, love me, choose me, want me, desire me, please. I want to be wanted so bad. Somebody want me.
Right.
So then that's my childhood. That was my teenage, was trying to fill that void.
Right.
So even when I was
The music,
single
guys.
and learning,
What she is actually trying to say is that she let everybody bust her down on repeat left and right until she could not know more. This is why it
Damn.
is very important to know a woman's past before committing to her. Now, after divorcing her husband, the single motherhood hits her so hard that she started crying in disbelief. Check it out.
I'm gonna cry. I've just realized that I have become a single 30-year-old mom who's driving in a Dodge Caravan, checking out other men.
And
Why
that's how you know.
driving?
And that's how you know how the table flipped. They get to that age, and now they're the one checking guys. But they have to get to that point. You see, when they're young, they're only checking out the guys that they're only attracted to. You see what I'm saying? Now she's even checking the guy that's married, happily married. The guy that's happily married, the guy that has a job in Starbucks. She's checking everybody.
In a subdivision, a suburban subdivision, I am a single 30-year-old woman with 3 children driving a minivan, checking out other dads. Okay, this is where my life is.
Yes, this is what your life is now. You chose this life. It didn't just happen by accident. It's amazing how these women make all these big decisions without even thinking about the responsibilities that they are going to have to take in the future. Now, she just posted a video confessing and crying about how she has grown a lot after going through her divorce, which is a completely lie. And I am going to expose her and tell you exactly what she is actually trying to do at the end of the clip. Let's watch.
She crying so much that you have veins in her eyes. And the music, bro.
I finally let go. Oh my gosh, you have no idea what it feels like. To just finally let go.
She hasn't let go. That's what it means. I mean, I'm sorry I have to stop this video. It's too much. She thinks that by saying I finally let go and putting a happy music, a little snow, I don't know, like a little piano music with major chords in the background with some arpeggios and some Alberti bass going on in the background. She thinks that we're going to believe her. That her movie's so believable. Lady, please, we're not that. We don't believe these things. You want to say these things to get attraction on TikTok and also to make sure that we believe you, in my opinion. But that's not the case.
I'm so thankful for him.
She hasn't let go, I'm telling you.
Even the bad. Because, man, if I didn't experience it, I wouldn't even know who I would be.
I don't understand how I don't know how the court can see a woman like C or this and just give the kids to somebody like this. I just don't understand. She's emotionally unstable. And not only emotionally unstable, we're thinking zero about the future of the kids.
I love myself more. Because of him, I learned about myself.
This is crazy stuff,
Because
guys.
of him, I was able to heal and understand my shadow work and to fix the things that I contributed to the marriage. And the patience such a beautiful thing when you can take accountability for what you've done and grow and learn from it. And come to the other side and just be I'm so grateful and I appreciate all of these experiences, but on a much deeper level.
Wow. Wow.
I just want his happiness. And he's found that. And we may not be where I was hoping we would be, but I can only control myself.
Now throwing these cliche words. A word cliche, whatever it is.
But I can just like look back on us, and it's sad to see how it got there, how it got to here.
Yo, the music. Man,
But
this is
being where I
crazy.
am right now, it's all worth it. And everybody says choose your heart.
There we go. That's the worst advice ever. The worst advice ever is choose happiness. There's no commitment in happiness because it's just an emotion. There's no commitment in just choosing an emotion because it goes up and down. That's why choosing happiness is not the best choice. But here, her friends told her to choose happiness. And we see what kind of friends she had. Probably a divorce as well.
In these past 4 years, oh my gosh, they have been hard.
Man, the husband, man, the
What
kids,
I've
man.
experienced in the past 4 years is more than what people experience in a lifetime.
I don't believe it.
I chose hard,
I don't believe it.
but by choosing hard, I found myself.
You haven't. You haven't found yourself, lady.
I truly found myself.
You haven't. They all say the same thing, man. Not all of them, but the majority.
Guys, all of this is fake. She has not grown an inch. She's still bitter and angry because her ex-husband moved on and finds
There
someone
you go.
else, as she mentioned in the clip.
Yeah, and
Here
this
a-
is why she's crying. You see, I knew I was about to say that. It seemed like the ex-husband found another girl. This is what happened when they get divorced. When they get divorced, because the man is in a losing situation, they always think that you're always going to be in the orbit position. But in reality, as soon as the guy detaches himself from that relationship and go to another family and builds a new family, they hate that. They hate that because, in my opinion, they leave the relationship for that same reason, to get a better guy. That's hypergamy is out of control. Because they're breaking marriages because they think that the grass is greener on the other side.
The quick video she posted a few days later.
Don't fuck with me, fellas! This ain't my first time at the rodeo.
Now you tell me if that sounds like someone who is in a good place mentally. The real reason she posted this video of her crying, making it look like she is taking accountability for her past actions, is because she has a new podcast and she is trying to grow her male audience over there. Typical chameleon behavior tactic. Fellas, stay away from former 304s and women who play the victim all the time like her.
Yeah, that's crazy stuff. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you in the next one.